I had a blast playing this with you. My body hurts.
Behind every hit song is an undeniable beat. So why doesn't anyone talk to the drummer about it?
Do you do press with your band? Is there ever times that you're doing interviews?
Every now and again.
Yeah.
And I kind of had the same thing where I was just like, nobody's talking to the drummer, no one cares. It's just either the vocalist or lead guitar player. So I actually started my own podcast as well that I only talk to drummers.
And we met because of your podcast, and I think it's so cool that we're kind of joining our worlds here, and it's nice to see that there's some people who care about the drummers because they're some of the most interesting people in the band, so it's really cool what you're doing. You decided to kind of make music your life. What did it take for you to just take that leap and say, music is my concentration now?
Well, I was playing for a band, not metal, and I didn't really have any kind of control over the direction of the band, anything like that. So I figured I might as well try to have a career and make money elsewhere. So I went into audiovisual, and I did that for many years. I was making the most money I ever made, and I realized that I still wasn't happy. So I got an offer to do a European tour with the band Striker. So I spent 2 months in Europe. I quit my job and I just never looked back. I realized, I was like, no, this is it. Like, music is where I have to be. Even if I'm broke and legitimately sometimes homeless, I'm still much happier doing music and pursuing a career in it than I am working 80 hours a week for somebody else's dream. Yeah.
And so going to your actual technique and your style, you are so fast. I'm asking you this as a 43-year-old guy who can't move the way he used to. What is your warm-up routine? But it's a sub-question of that one is, what is your cool-down routine?
As far as warm-up, it all depends. The first couple shows of a tour, I definitely do a lot more warm-ups. For me, it's more hands. Like, if I'm gonna go on a pad, it's gonna just be hand exercises. Yeah. Getting on a kick pad, like trying to haul that around for a tour and everything. I've tried to do it. It's so annoying for everybody else in the band. Even the vocalist doing their warm-ups is like, it's annoying, but we get it. But me on like a kick pad, like it's too much. So the big thing is just getting the blood pumping. Doing a lot of jumping jacks. If I have the space, like running, like anything like that that's gonna get the blood pumping. If I can lift some weights, I wanna have a sweat going beforehand. As far as cool downs, like I don't really do anything. Most of the time I'm so exhausted and just like covered in sweat, and then I have to tear down my kit and pack up. So I guess like packing up the drums would be kind of like a little cool down period. Yeah. And then just rehydrate and probably consume more caffeine. And then, yeah, lay down and go to sleep.
That's awesome. I've never played blast beat in my life, but I've tried.
Yeah.
Am I just doing like almost like a roll on them? Like right,
yeah, basically
right,
like a traditional blast beat or a Euro blast. Your right hand's following the kick. And so you're doing 8 notes with that, and then 8 notes on the ands of the beat on your snares.
You're so fast. I think
I got it. You can do it faster if you want.
No, I don't want it faster. Okay. When you're doing the feat the way you are, when structuring a song, when figuring out the composition of a song, where do you direct your energy to where your feet need to kind of match? Is it a guitar riff? Is it a bass guitar? Is it a vocal line?
It's all based on feel for the most part. When it comes to long stretches, a double kick. And also, when I'm writing it, I don't take into account that I have to play it. It's because we write everything like MIDI drums when we're actually writing the riffs and putting the songs together, so it's easier to move around and change stuff. So I just write as much double kick as I want, and then I have to figure it out later. As far as like short bursts and stuff, it is more matching with the guitar riffs, not necessarily vocals. That is more the hands. I do like to record all of the instruments, including vocals, before I track drums.
Oh, interesting.
So that if any changes come, I can do accents on vocal parts and guitar solos even and stuff like that. I really like to play around with accenting on what the lead instrument is to give the drums more of a voice.
That's the complete opposite of how my brain works, so that's a really interesting take on it. Influences for you as a drummer. Who are your earliest influences, and how do you take those influences and kind of sprinkle them on what you do?
It is a tough question. Because like when I think about the early days of everything, Nico from Iron Maiden, Dave, the not original, but the drummer from Dragonforce as well, was like a huge influence, and a lot of power metal guys, and also a lot of punk music.
Cool.
So that's why I just love those like D-beat, like punk beats and everything like that, and just like the energy that the punk genre in general has. Like, I love putting that into our music. Currently, right now, like Bryce Butler from the band Shadow of Intent. I love his feel, the way he accents stuff. It's just like incredible.
You know, you've been doing Crimson Shadow since 2006. How has your drumming style kind of evolved over those years? That's almost 20 years of writing songs with this band.
We are pushing our speed, so we're like trying to do stuff a little faster, write things a little more cohesively. I'm much more creative with how I write my fills and how they transition part to part. Everything's a lot easier for me, and I can kind of step back and not have to worry about like, ooh, can I play this part? It's like, no, like that's fine. What is gonna make this part the best?
Right.
Rather than before, it was kind of just like, I have to play as fast as possible. Like, let's go, and then that's it. It allows me now to have a lot more creative vision in what I'm playing.